Alright, so here's how you can create a review for any company. First thing you do is you got to make sure that you actually have an account with Google. Okay, you have to get to this page, google.ca. If you're in Chrome, you can just type in google.ca like that, hit enter, and it'll get to this page here. Now, it used to have a black bar across the top with a bunch of choices, and now they've changed it to this. And what you do is you click on here, okay, and now you can pick one of these. Now the idea is you want to be able to click on this thing called Maps in order to do your review, but you'd have to have signed into your Google account first. Okay, you do that here. Okay, now it knows that I have an account, so it sort of defaults to my account here. You may not get this if you're not signed in. If you've never done this before, you have to click this red button here. It's going to ask you to create your Google account, okay? Now you can create a Gmail account if you've never done this before, and I'm going to give you a link, and it's going to go to here, and you can actually look at this little video. It's 3 minutes long to figure out how to do your Gmail account. Okay, now if you don't want to do that, and you want to use your own email, we'll go to here. So if you've signed up to your Gmail account, you can skip this step. Okay, if you've watched the video and done all that. But if you want to use your own email, I'm going to give you an example of that. So I'm going to type in my first name. I'm going to just click, I prefer to use my current email address. Okay, so what it says is they're going to send you an email message to verify that you own the account and all that sort of stuff. So, okay, now this is an email account that I have that's not a Gmail account. And it's going to ask me for a password. This isn't the password to your email account, although if it's one that you use all the time, you can remember it, then go ahead and use it. But you can just create one yourself. And this is for the purpose of logging into the browser account. It's the best way I can explain it. It allows you to do reviews and other things on the internet, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now I just created a password, and you have to type it in twice just to confirm that you haven't done a typo. And make sure you write this down or send yourself an email, that's what I do, to be able to remember what that password is. Okay. And down here, they'll ask you for your mobile phone. Sometimes they text you to confirm that you're human, and you can put it in if you want. It says it's optional, but I'll do it anyway. All right, and down here, they're going to ask you to put in this CAPTCHA code, right? And they're being pretty sneaky about it now. And you have to include this digit here in this picture. That's their trick to deceive software that's able to read this stuff. So be sure you put that in too, okay? I'm in Canada. And we'll go to the next step. And we agree, yes. Go to the next step. And so now, because I've got other accounts, they want to verify this on my cell phone. We'll give it a try. Okay, so I did get a text message, and I'm putting the number in. There we go. Now it's going to send an email to my email. So I'll do that. Okay, so there's the email, and to activate I got to click on this link, which I'm going to do. And they want me to add a photo and all that sort of stuff, so you can do that if you want. And in which case you'd click here. We'll go to the next step. Okay, now we get started. And now I'm signed in. Okay, so if I had added a picture, I'd be there. It's got my name and everything. And now I can go to Google Maps. Now if you tried this before you signed up, you wouldn't have been able to leave a review. But now I can. Now when you're in Google Maps, you should get something like this, okay? And just type in Willow Dental Care. And you'll see it'll give you a bunch of choices here. So you just pick the one you want, okay? In this case, we'll do West Broadway. And then you should get a map like this here. You see the little A there, okay? And you scroll down to here where it says Reviews. click there, and then you should get something like this. And they'll prompt you with a bunch of stuff, so just click Not Now. Okay, and now what you want to do is write a review, which is right here. Click there. Okay, make sure you do click on whatever the rating is. Okay, after you write this, and then click Publish. Okay, so if you don't give it a star rating, then it's kind of like wasted, especially if you're really enthusiastic about the service. This is how Google rates it, and we all get kudos for it, and that's great. It's what we like to see, but be honest with your rating. Okay, and that's it.